rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest, inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Sam, Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the Beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of Dooms and Repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, though. I'm gonna pause my thing so I can see what you're saying. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's all I can do. Yeah, I've got you coming through my controller.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Where's the baby?
Boom. Tired, huh?
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Drink. Okay.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which you don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
Okay. Seeing this is sad. Okay. I didn't invite you.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to.
Such
help
is
Amelie out.
normal. So fashionable.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo Communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
Baby.
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo Communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Yes.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Here we go. Yeah, just like straight to business.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Oh,
Your
is it?
current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid. Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Yeah, no. Look at food processing.
Sam, order summaries. Make sure to review. Sam, they should. Right now.
Yeah.
Order assigned.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Parachute.
Sam, triple check your loadout, I take it?
Yep, definitely did.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
You may as well
Have been known to lose their
start
cargo,
great things.
but you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. Come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are
Oh,
tagged with Bridges
certainly,
IDs for easy
yeah.
tracking. And your Ojodeck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Yeah. That's a man. Dab. I do it on one. Delish.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to. Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Yeah. It's always ambitious planning. Yeah, They paying them tardigrades. I almost said, how much are they paying this guy? Yeah, there's no chip there.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone...
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization. Or the UCA. Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you can build post boxes. Okay. Oh, okay.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
You're only 6 months old, sir.
Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
Hey. I worked hard on it.
Paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional material. Should prove useful.
Materials and support is a good.
You got a gun? No guns?
I mean, whatever.
I should probably. No, PCC is what you use to build shit.
You can
Yeah,
use.
I know. Can share, blah, blah, blah.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build.
Damn.
Okay, smoke break. We'll be right back. Return it. Goodbye. What am I doing? Oh, this is the game I'm playing? Right.
You got a delivery like right now. Yesterday. You're fine.
I was wondering why the hell I kept getting trophies and then I realized it's a your account.
Yeah.
Thank
Is
you
that
for your
number one?
Number one, I don't know. Fred.
Okay, good.
Fred.
contribution.
Selfless contribution. You're such a horrible, horrible husband. Doing anything for me. Such a brutal. I mean, I guess so.
To build a post box, you'll need. It goes with.
Pushing me around.
I didn't know what to do.
Order assigned. Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Yeah, do?
Oh, whoa.
It's the best stuff.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. Good work, Sam.
Yeah, you're gonna like it, I bet you. You'll try and be fine. Good job.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
What the heck is that? Good job.
That's a fucking meal plan. That's not cool.
Very pretty though.
Well, you know, they have such cool landscapes, right? Because it keeps killing and dividing.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged.
Yeah.
Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught. Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
I'm trying to, bitches. I'm gonna do it. God damn for the BTs.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
I'm excited. I think I might have already said it a few times. I'm excited to start this over again. Whoa. Oh man, there's some sprinting there. Try to hold you. Hold you. No false damage. I have no business with you.
Got company.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you guys. Ah. It did. Oh boy. There. Hey.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Just like work on BBs like they're a fucking car.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Sam!
I'm good.
Sam!
I'm good. I'm good. Oh. You should probably unequip that.
Begin scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
I got some boxes.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's
Yeah,
not
that's
out
like
making
job,
deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it.
Jobs.
Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
It's for preparing the BT area. Great, 2 are damaged. Still got an S.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Keep on keeping on.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Take my baby. Good boy. So they can work on it with a socket wrench.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman.
There's no one to say
we
no.
should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
It's gonna hurt without a pillow.
London Bridge is falling down.
The extreme angle of his neck.
Down.
The nangle?
Just hand roll over because your fucking hand is handcuffed.
My fair lady.
That would be...
Sam?
Reading your mind
Can you
again.
see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home.
East?
Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
This creepy lady who visits me in my private domicile.
Right? All these people coming into my private quarters, unlawful.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
I promise. Probably. I'm going to watch.
Not for long.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman related
I'm not watching.
And I oversee research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Nana. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the death stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
Boom!
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
They gave you pillows, why don't you use them? Why do you
Because he's used to sleeping on the ground.
Why do they come to you anyway?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you.
No.
With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records.
I can finally watch.
Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information. Such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Drink.
Drink. That borders the whole system.
Thanks, Benjamin. Thanks, Benjamin.
Greg.
George.
Evan.
Get these explanations out of here.
Benjamin Hill. It's me, Benjamin Hill.
I gotta say hi to BB. And you want to smoke?
Yeah. Benjamin Hill.
You okay?
He looks sleepy. Like,
Alright, Bubba, we're going for a smoke. I'll be back.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
I'm back. Yeah. Okay, what am I looking at? Yeah, I did everything. Boogie.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
There's a video out there about him talking about his time in this game. What?
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam. While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Okay.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your P. If you don't have it, you never know when you'll need to.
Okay.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I guess I didn't see that motorcycle over here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh. Oops.
Anybody home?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Uh-huh.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use the watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Good Lord,
Construction complete. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
Real quick.
Looks like some cargo. You can act.
Yeah. Oh, I'm over this. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh no. Yeah. It's the fun of doing this in the early days before you have anything.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it did. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Bunch of shit.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Good work. work, Sam. I see you brought in. Feel free to if you come across, it'll be safe, even if you can rest.
Yeah.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Hey, boot.
How are your shoes holding up? Not too well? Nothing ruins your day like... Carry on like that and it's... I have a range for boots to be added to Bridges standard issue, so... You should always carry an... But if you forget or run into... Good work, Sam. It seems as your connection level increases, larger quantities are...
Lots of numbers.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Okay.
Good work. New order available.
Thank you for
Continued support.
such a recycle.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your Ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Yeah.
Over here!
So, are you printing shit?
Come on!
Aspirin.
Construction complete.
Yeah. I mean, thank you. Oh, Christmas. Yeah, dude.
That's a lot of shoes.
Yeah. Hey, what's my goal? Okay, I'm just supposed to fight for crystal. Fuck's sake.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding is
Legendary portal.
the Gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world. Fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
It's like, hey, listen for me.
Deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
I think I might be hopping off soon because ravioli might be ready.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals.
Spinach and
Maintenance
cheese.
and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Hey, I meant to ask you, are you cool with me, like, playing story mode and saving the, like, streaming it and saving it to YouTube? 'Cause, like, I'm super curious about, like, playing this again.
Excess chiral. These local stores.
I can carry more cargo.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
Freezing.
That's container repair spray for good for dealing. Useful. We've added it.
Okay.
Good. Useful.
She does.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Your work is greatly...
Going down.
Oh, down.
Sleepy head.
Oh, children. Hey, baby. Hello.
You okay?
Hey, BB.
Alright. I'm gonna skip that.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Yeah, you get to take my pee and poop to make weapons. Lovely. I'm so excited.
So excited. Shoot my pee.
Grenades. I get to blow up my pee on bad guys.
Wonderful.
The best. Bomo just gives a sad face. Which one? There's like 17 out there. Okay, Bomo. I'm going to call it for now.
What are you calling it?
Death Stranding, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The cost is easy.
Yeah. Catch you later. Goodbye. Oh, it's a button. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I have the button now. Goodbye. Till next time. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, goodbye.